What's up, y'all? I'm Pat with Old Line Tailgate Company. That's my brother Grant. That's the Old Line BBQ food truck. And today we're at the world famous Mount Airy Oktoberfest on the historic Main Street in Mount Airy, Maryland, to find out how much fun we can get done on a bill. Yeah, that did not happen. Alright, so here's the deal. As this channel grows, we've been trying to move away from our early days where I would just film every single thing that happened during a day and then try to carve some kind of story out in editing. That's how we learned how to start doing this, but the goal now is to make more intentional videos that have a purpose that's been thought of before we actually start shooting, and leave the unnecessary shoots out of the project entirely. That kind of preparation frees you up to focus on the shoots you do need for your video, and to enjoy or focus on whatever else is going on in the environment you're documenting. We learned this on our recent Ocean City trip, where instead of filming every single moment of our vacation, we made the intentional videos we did. And those videos have performed better because they're more intentional, well thought out, and targeted. But like everything, there's a trade-off. If you set out to make a specific video and all the content you shoot is for that specific video, like say an intro where you announce you're doing a $100 challenge during Mount Airy Oktoberfest, and then you don't succeed in capturing all the footage you need for that video, you're left with very few options to salvage the footage you did get. If we had just hit record and said, "What's up, everybody? We're at the Mount Airy Oktoberfest. Let's see what happens," then I wouldn't be making a I learned a lesson video right now. And that's basically what we're doing today. I ambitiously set out to make a video on doing a $100 challenge basically by myself in a chaotic festival that I was also working. It started strong, filming a few good segments, specifically with Conchettas and Walkers on Main, but pretty quickly the reality of how busy all the other participants were going to be and my reliance on them to be part of the video just made the whole thing impossible. We also had a pretty significant technical error on a big piece of the video that we did shoot. I did a whole 10-minute video shoot with the owner and head chef of Walkers on Main. I tried their delicious pork schnitzel sandwich and actually enjoyed sauerkraut for the first time in my life, but somehow it shot in time lapse. This has happened a couple times with my GoPro Hero 12. I shot one video in normal time, hit record to stop the recording, put the camera down on a tripod, and then hit record to start recording. It shot the whole thing in time lapse. I hit record to stop the recording again, took the camera off the tripod, hit record to start recording again, and that video's in normal time. So either I hit the function button on the side of the GoPro twice while putting the GoPro on the table to put it into time-lapse mode without hearing the beeps the button makes when it goes into time-lapse mode, and then when picking the camera up off the table, hit the function button again, taking it out of time-lapse mode and back into regular video mode, or the GoPro's malfunctioning somehow. Either way, we didn't get the footage. Other than that, it was a great day at Oktoberfest. We made a bunch of money. It was the most money we've ever made with only 2 people on the truck, which is cool, but I guess that's not really what this video is about. Anyway, here it is. Enjoy the fruit of my foolish ambition, an incompleted $100 challenge where I ate $23 worth of food and slowly realized my mistake in real time. Yeah, enjoy. We'll check back after the video and discuss what I've learned moving forward and how this is going to change how we prepare for videos in the future. Woo! All right, Conchettas potato pancakes for Oktoberfest in Mount Airy, Maryland. We're gonna have breakfast later and pretend that that was the first thing we ate, but this is actually the first thing we ate. All right, with nothing. It's good, yeah.
This is my first latke.
Grant's expanding his horizons. Sour cream.
Oh yeah, good.
Applesauce. That works. That's really good. I've never had potatoes and applesauce. All right, awesome. Potato pancakes from Conchettas. I'm pretty sure they're on special because it's Oktoberfest, but we go way back with Conchettas. All of our servers always got breakfast with them, basically every day, opening the restaurant. So when you're on Main Street in Mount Airy, check out Conchettas. Really good little bistro. Woo!
Even for a jumbo turkey leg, this is surprisingly large.
Grant's gonna try the pork schnitzel sandwich.
Good to see you taking multiple bites out of it already. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Turkey leg? Thank you. No problem, man. Enjoy it.
So we're out here at Oktoberfest. We're about halfway through the day. Not quite as busy as we were last year, but still having a great day. I am noticing that filming an entire episode of On a Bill in the middle of a busy day might have been a more ambitious thing that I should have committed to, but we're gonna do our best. Right, Grant? All right, the event is over. It is about 6:15. We are all packed up. My truck is hooked back up to the trailer, and things are just a little too crazy right now for me to safely get the whole rig back out of downtown Mount Airy. So we are going to go to Liquidity and hang out. We were going to finish our On a Bill shooting now, but it's a lost cause. So we had a great day. We had fun. We're going to have a good hour or so here trying some beers, and then we're going to get on down the road. So that's the reality of that one. I set out to make a polished, intentional video, and it just didn't come together. And that's a lesson I'm honestly still learning. Our food truck vlogs, the ones where we just kind of capture the day as it happens, whether that's an event or just a day on the truck or a day in the kitchen, those videos usually max out around 500 views before the YouTube algorithm is kind of done with them and shelves them for long-term storage. At that point, those videos don't really get more views. As people discover us, they'll go through our old videos and watch them, so they do still get some views, but YouTube itself is kind of done promoting them. On the other hand, our more intentional and semi-scripted videos, like the On a Bill episodes, those have reached thousands, and they also prove to keep generating more views as time goes on. Once they're shelved by the algorithm, people are still finding them. We're still learning about exactly how that works. YouTube is kind of mysterious in how its back end works. A lot of people claim to know exactly how to manipulate it, but who knows what they're making up. Anyway, those videos also generate significantly more subscribers than the other videos, leading more people to dive deeper into our catalog and watch the smaller videos. The whole point of this channel is to market our company. I'm not doing this for my own vanity, obviously. So if the point is to get more eyes on Old Line Tailgate Company, then it would make sense to want to only produce the kind of content that gets new eyes on Old Line Tailgate Company. But at this point in our company, where it's just the four owners, me, Kyle, Annabelle, and Grant, we're still too scrappy and young to really only focus on marketing. So we will continue doing what we've been doing for the last year and a half, documenting our lives as food truck owners and now semi-restaurant owners. Again, thank you. For anyone who doesn't know by now, we actually closed a restaurant on Main Street in Mount Airy to start Old Line Tailgate Company. But we will continue leaning into planned, organized, and semi-scripted content as well. We've got a bunch of videos coming down the pipeline, specifically On a Bill videos, some travel videos. We're gearing up to really push our food challenge, the Dragon Challenge, where guests try to eat way too much of our food in 45 minutes, attempting to win a discount for life. And we're even already working with the Mount Airy Main Street Association to put a little bit of a budget together, actually organize with the Main Street restaurants, and make an even better video for those restaurants than we plan to do on Oktoberfest. So if you'd like to see that video and others like it, you know where to find us. But once again, we do not beg for subscribers, so hang out or don't, but we would love to see you in the future for more tailgating adventures. So that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Keep on highway living, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.